going on, everybody? Thank you so much for jumping into this video today. My name is Danny Coldblood, aka Music Vidiot, and we are in Grand Theft Auto trying to solve the Chiliad mystery. And today, guys, I wanted to just recap a little bit on something that I spoke about in my last Chiliad mystery video and kind of go ahead and show something new that was brought up by one of the viewers and kind of just elaborate a little bit more on the topics within. So, without any further ado, let's get started. We are right here on top of Mount Chiliad, and in my last video I was talking about the eye in the sky possibly being needed to shine light on the door that's next to Mount Chiliad's mural. And as you can see, we are looking at the eye in the sky, and it just seems like it naturally falls in place as it sets. Okay, as the sun is setting, it seems like it naturally just falls to where it would land perfectly directly in the right spot to shine light and beam it directly onto that door that's next to the Chiliad mural. Okay, so I'm just wondering if I have to get the right day and time together, have all the prerequisites met, you know, maybe mission orders or whatever it may be. But as you can see, that sun is setting. It's starting to go right into the middle of that structure there for the cable cars. And basically the middle of that structure is lined up directly with that door that's next to the mural. So it's almost going perfectly. So that theory that I proposed to you guys in my last video kind of is playing out to make somewhat sense as we watch it unfold right now. The sun looks like it's gonna fall right above that triangle there, which would be perfectly in line to cast a beam of light onto that door that's next to the mural. And I really do believe that this could hold up. This could be a very good possibility that we need this to happen. There's a lot of clues in this game that hint towards the sun, and a lot of sun symbols in the game, a lot of astrology clues, a lot of outer space clues, a lot of planetary clues. So there's no reason to not believe that this is a possibility. With this game, I've learned anything is possible. We fucking play as the Beast, okay, the werewolf from Teen Wolf, okay, an old Michael J. Fox movie. Okay, we got Bigfoot. I mean, there's so much different shit that they've given us in this game and different Easter eggs. There's nothing that I will rule out until it's just a positive yes or no. So we are standing right here at Mount Chiliad. Like I said, it just seems like if I had everything in the right, setup, the right prerequisites, the right weather, the right time, the right day, the right whatever, that it would kind of fall into place to where that would shine a perfect lighting onto this door right here. Okay? And as you can see, while I'm looking at this, it almost is like making a shape, like it wants to make like a pyramid shape almost. You know what I mean? Like you get the bottom blocks full with light, and then there's like a square shading above it. It's almost making like a pattern, like a hat, like a top hat, or like it wants to make a pyramid. So what if we do need the light from the sun to make an image there onto that door? I really think that this is a great idea. I really think that we should try different tactics and different, situations and try to see if we can make it happen. I mean, I don't know. I think it's a possibility. Let me know what you guys think, of course, in the comments below. And we can talk about this and discuss it, as this is a topic of great interest, at least to me. Because I really do feel like the final Easter egg will be involving shit like the sun or the moon. Okay, I do believe that there is an underground tunnel, but I do believe that this is a door that needs to be opened, as it's the same type of door that's on every other entrance into this building, like that one right there, like the one that's right behind us, right here, and then like the one that's on the side of the mural, right there. As you can see, all these doors are the same that are opened up, except for this one's not opened up. But it's the same style of door as all the other ones. So it would give anybody with a logical type of thought progress and process to believe that that door should open. And when it does, I believe it would take us straight down to that box with the egg in it. And that is our cracked egg. Cracking the mystery would lead us directly down to the underground tunnels, where I believe that is either where the next step is, or that is where the final answer is. So let me know what you guys think on all this, and get back to me in the comments if you don't mind. I'm also open-minded to the idea that maybe we don't need light from the sun, but maybe we need light from the moon. Because as the sun casts a direct beam of light towards us from the setting location, the moon from this location also casts a beam of light to us. As you can see on the water, it looks like the moon is casting a literal beam of light directing, straight at us. So it could be either the sun or the moon. So a lot of different theories here and a lot of different tests are needed. Now, one place that we've been to before is Marlow Vineyard, and the O in Marlow has a sun symbol. This is something that we have talked about before, and definitely something that we need to come back to once in a while. So that is why I'm here. I think that this is a very interesting place. A lot of mysterious things happen in this general area, and I'm going to go ahead and talk about some of that stuff here in a second. And while I was here, one thing happened that was pretty crazy. I noticed that this duster that flies around, it actually crashed into the mountainside. I didn't capture it on video, but it crashed not too far away from the actual vineyard, and people were screaming and they were running away, and I just thought that was kind of crazy that this thing crashes. This is in the trailer, we see this duster, and why the hell are they focusing on it and putting it in the trailer and stuff like it's something important when we really don't even interact with this thing in the game? We can now buy it on multiplayer and everything like that, but for it to crash into the mountains, that's kind of strange. Now, we are in the Tongva Hills, and I talked about the Tongva Hills before and how it's a strange, crazy place. It's like the Bermuda Triangle in Grand Theft Auto 5, but it's crazy. Another thing that we brought up in the last video, guys, was these fruits that fall off. Now, you notice how they're falling off these trees as I'm smacking into them here? This is crazy because the video that I did last, I showed how it was an anomaly to have this happen over at Mackenzie's airfield. So why is it happening here so easily and freely, so common? Almost every single tree here is dropping fruits. Okay, it's dropping oranges or whatever, peaches. And it's kind of crazy because it's not just in this spot, it's like in this whole area. Okay, this is a crazy area, very suspicious. This right here, what I'm circling, this whole entire thing right here looks like a spider web. Now, we know that there's spider webs hidden throughout the game, including on Mount Chiliad. Actually, both spider webs that are found are in Mount Chiliad's region. So that's suspicious in itself. And then in the same area, like I said, directly down a little bit, we have similar trees that you can smash into and have the fruits fall from. I had no idea that this can happen in other places in the game. So a big shout out to Mr. Yobo from the Xbox One. He got a hold of me and he sent me a video clip showing me how he was smashing into these trees and how all these fruits were dropping. So it's an awesome thing that you guys get a hold of me and send me your information or footage, because if it's good shit, I will definitely incorporate it into a video. So thank you, Mr. Yobo. Now, I switched over to Michael, and Michael was where? Guess what, guys? Michael was at the fucking fruit market by the Alamo Sea. Why are they focusing on things like this, guys? There's the Epsilon Bible that talks about peaches and fruits and shit like that. And now we have just switching to another character, switching to Michael. Okay? Now he's at a place where there's fruits and, peaches, apples. We're at the Alamo Fruit Market. Why in all places would I switch to Michael and have him be here? So this is a very suspicious topic. This is why I brought it up in the last video and in this video again, because I'm just letting you guys know the progress that we're having with these different places and different things that drop fruits and stuff. So let me know if you guys end up, getting any further in any of this stuff, because this is some pretty crazy shit if you ask me. I don't understand why one location has every single tree drop these fucking fruits, and then another location like Mackenzie's airfield barely drop any. And then I switch to Michael and he's at a fucking fruit market in the Alamo Sea. Nowhere near his house at all. Okay? And looking at this location a little bit closer, this is a very strange location. Look at this place. I mean, it's very weird. It's got a weird redwood totem here. I believe Michael smokes redwood cigarettes. And this is a redwood cigar totem. It's smoking out of the top. And it's just very strange. There's a lot of no smoking signs in the game, but they seem to be very rare. They're in very few and far in between spots. So when I see one, I kind of double glance my area and check out the surroundings because they're not common. Now, not too much in this specific spot was standing out to me, but there is one thing about this water tower that I'm on that kind of catches my attention, and that is what's kind of scratched into the side here. If you look closely, you'll see these weird like rectangle or square type scratches in the side here, and it doesn't really make too much sense to me. It stands out. It doesn't look like it belongs. So if you guys have any idea why they have that there or what that's for, or if that's something that's common amongst platforms for little water towers or whatever, let me know. But as far as I know, that's not a common thing. And another thing is, look at the water tower and how it's made. It almost looks like it's made out of the same material and block usage as that door that's next to the mural that we started this video out at. So let me know what you guys think of that, because that's kind of suspicious to me. It's very weird. And another thing that makes me think this is suspicious is right here, this water, this little water patch on the ground right here. I know it's raining in my game, but even if it wasn't, rain or dry, it doesn't matter. There's always going to be a damp, wet spot here on the ground, just like we have a wet, damp spot in front of the mural. So a lot of weird kind of connections. I'm just kind of throwing this stuff at you guys because it's very odd, and I just want to see what you guys think of it, and definitely get back to me in the comments. Again, this area has given us strange anomalies and weird things that happen, like this alien arm, vine, penis flipping, flopping anomaly of doom. I don't know what the fuck this is, but it's crazy, it's weird, and it's unexplained. And by now, Rockstar knows about it, so why have they not fixed it or taken it out of the game if it is a glitch? It makes me think it's not a glitch. It makes me think that there's something more to it. Trust me guys, Rockstar follows the Chiliad Hunter YouTube channels. They know what's going on. Another weird thing in the same area is this weird circle or location marker or whatever you want to call it, but it's highlighted in the middle of the night for no apparent reason. And I have to ask the question why. I know I've covered this in a previous video, but as I'm going to talk about this area, I figure why not bring it up, as it's one of the main highlights, if you will, of the area. So another thing in the area that you guys probably know about is these signs. They light up, and this one says East and West. And in my last video I brought up how East and West is in different credits of the game and how it makes sense with a lot of other things. You'll have to watch that previous video to get more info. Now right here it says Zancudo Road is to the left. And this kind of strikes me as weird, and I'm kind of confused on something, because Trevor lives all the way over here, okay? And Trevor lives on the street Zancudo. So Zancudo Road should be right here where my cursor is. So now I'm kind of confused, because we do know that Trevor lives right there, and this street is called Zancudo, but over here it's saying it's to the right, which would be in this direction straight down. So is it pointing at the mysterious vineyard, telling us there's a mystery in this direction that we need to solve? Or is there just another road called Zancudo? Why would they have two roads called Zancudo? Is that focusing on Trevor then? I don't know. Or is it focusing on this weird circle that we just talked about? Because the arrow seems to be pointing directly at that highlighted tunnel location marker circle of whatever. Why it's there, I don't know, but it seems like it lines up perfectly with the direction that arrow is pointing. So let me know your thoughts on all that, guys. Another thing about these signs that light up is some of them don't just stay lit up. As you can see, I get away from this sign, it lights up, I get close, and it fades away. So anytime I see something that's weird like this, anytime I see something that's an anomaly, something that's strange, I check out the area, and lo and behold, something else that I brought up, this sign. Now as we've gotten our updates and as we progressed throughout this mystery so far, guys, we know more knowledge. So this sign actually makes a little bit more sense than it did last time I brought it up. We have Killer Hills up there right past Zancudo Lago, and we know right there in that area is where we find the peyotes to do the Bigfoot. And if we do them all in the right days of the week, we can get the Easter egg for the Beast. And the Beast is known as a killer. I mean, half the time when we're Bigfoot and we're getting the peyotes, we see a dead animal or a dead hitchhiker. So we do know that that Beast is a killer. So is that what this was referring to the whole time? Killer Hills? Was it referring to the Beast? Is there stuff that we could be, like, learning from this that shows us what's going on? I mean, we have bears on the sign, but there's no bears in the game. There's bears in Red Dead Redemption. Is it leading us to the past? In my video, I talked about the Beast I talked about how Michael J. Fox was on the team, the Beavers, the basketball team in the movie Teen Wolf. We also have a beaver on this sign, which we don't have in the area either. We have one in Ludendorff, but not in that area. So a lot of questions, a lot of things I wanted to point out and show you guys today. This is just basically an observation video. A lot of questions I've had, a lot of weird things, suspicious things, anomalies I wanted to bring up to your attention, and also the theory I brought up in the beginning of the video. So let me know what you guys think of all this stuff, and please leave all of your ideas, comments, theories, answers, whatever, solutions in the comments below. Thank you so much. If you're new, definitely check out the other videos and hit the like button if you like the video. If you're new, you definitely want to subscribe so you don't miss out on any more Chiliad mystery content. And for all you guys that are regular supporters, big thank you. I seriously appreciate it. And if you guys want to catch me on live broadcasting, more of a daily type of thing, twitch.tv/musicvideot. I broadcast there daily. And there's other links in the description below if you want to get a hold of me on the different consoles or on social media. So definitely go in the description for all the different ways to contact me if you have something that you want to go ahead and show off to me, and maybe it'll be incorporated into another video. Now, I also am working on the next viewer voice video. It's a really good one because you guys have really good shit. So stay tuned for that. And I also just created a video called I Need Your Help. So please watch it because I need your fucking help. Thank you guys. It's been an honor and a pleasure. I'll see you in the next video or broadcast. Take it easy. Ta-ta. Have a good day. And as mother fucking always. Peace.